551 miles.
Eagle Plains unfortunately does not have a tow truck anymore. Is there occasionally patrol cars around? There's no one.
Let's play it by ear.
Would we make it to there?
Look at this view. The top of the world highway continues and we're still on top of the world.
We really are.
Oh my God, there's snow.
There is snow.
We are.
The kids are hysterical.
I think the kids are hysterical that there's snow. Can you imagine how much snow there is in the winter when you look how deep that is compared to Trudy? And this whole thing would be completely covered. That's why it's only open in the summer. It's really hard. But there's a lot. Actually, it looks like it's just going to landslide on me.
Oh, I don't think it's suitable for the sledge.
You can't sledge. Look at the bottom. You're trying to kill your kids. And we know there's no more cars coming because the border's closed. What do you reckon?
Not bad, is it?
Not bad at all. Wowzers. Can hear the water. Oh, I'm loving this. Absolutely fantastic drive today. Top of the world highway, I would definitely do it. The Alaskan birds have headed over to the Yukon because the mosquitoes here are savage.
They are starving.
I'm so itchy. Ah!
Can I just show my snow graffiti? So whilst the kids are having fun, Marianne was doing snow graffiti.
Look at this road, you can see it's going on for miles and it goes all the way down there, off into the distance.
And there's still bits of snow up on the side of the hill. This is incredible.
I've loved driving today, it's been fantastic, isn't
It's been
it?
an incredible drive.
We're just reversing.
So they just radioed to say something was in the road. Has something fallen off your van? An aerial? An aerial? Our aerial's still there. It's the handle from our waste pipe. The one we cable tied on this morning. It's gone. The good news is it's open. Oh yeah, bring it. Oh, thank God you were driving behind us.
Don't worry, if you can grab it, that's wonderful, and we'll see if we can get someone to like glue it back on or something.
She's getting it.
It's a love.
The good thing is the drain's open, so it's not going to fill up and then we can't empty it, but it's going to be open forevermore.
We'll have to put a bucket under it.
It's all going on.
Okay, we're driving back.
Marianne's having a wee.
Marianne's having a quick wee, so we'll have to park behind us. Thanks for me handle.
That's alright. You wait till you see it. It's pretty monkey.
I think you left something behind.
Oh, that's all right. Yeah, that's all right. I don't know how it worked.
It's a bracket here, isn't it? That's,
Yeah, but we cable tied it up in 2 places this morning.
I suppose it's
There.
constant vibration.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
TomTom is bump.
Bump, bump, bump. There's a big bump. Slow down. There's a big bump.
Oh, Dawson City. Dawson City.
Dawson City.
Look, it's right there.
City, baby.
So the TomTom is saying 2.8 miles to the ferry to Dawson City. We have no idea what time the ferry stops. It is 8:44 in the evening, so it's pretty late, but the view down there is spectacular. Okay, we are just coming down to the bottom of the road. Look at the size of that river. That is massive. That is the Yukon River, and yeah, we need to try and get a ferry, and hopefully it's still running. Wow, that's pretty impressive,
That
isn't it?
mightily impressive.
Okay, so we've arrived down at the ferry. So there's a car the ferry's over there. There's a car getting on it, I think. I don't know. If not, I guess we're spending the night here, but we'll give it a little bit of time. So here you go. Check this out. This is the road that goes on the ferry. Loading and unloading is at your own risk. And Dawson City is on the other side of the river here, the Yukon River. But I'm pretty sure that the ferry is still running because I can see a car and movement on the ferry. So I think we're all good. I think we're good.
So we've just arrived down at the stop line. The ferry has come from over there and it's literally got really pushed down by the currents. Chris is filming it outside there with the mosquitoes. And here is the ferry coming back. Holy schmoly, it is working hard.
Okay, the ferry's arrived. The cars have just been offloaded and then we're on the ferry.
Wow, look at the lady with the bicycle. She's got two like
Husky dogs
that are pulling her.
That's amazing. That'll keep her going. We're on.
We're not yet.
Hi.
How you doing?
How you doing? To the right. This is crazy, crazy fast, this river. So we were just chatting to the gentleman on the ferry and he says that it runs 24 hours a day and it's not as fast as it normally is. Okay, we're off.
Just gonna pull in and just check the damage a minute.
Oh, did you scrape?
Yeah.
It's the exit's this side, just so you know. So apparently Sam and Andy just scraped the front coming off, but we'll...
Yeah, they're a little bit longer than us. We're 19 foot. I'm going to pull over there. We're 19 foot and they're 20.
That side of the road, like you've gone back to England.
I was back in England then.
Okay, they just said on the radio that it's all good, just a minor damage, so...
I think it's where this campervan is over there on the right.
Okay. Dawson City's looking pretty nice. It's old school, look. This is looking like a lovely city. It's not really my definition of a city, but it looks like a lovely town.
And look at the midnight sun.
Yeah, absolutely. Looks really good. So after a long driving day, what a day. It's 9:30. We've parked up in Dawson City. We found this little car park right in the center of the city that we're going to park up. There's loads of other RVs and overland vehicles here. But the vans are looking a little bit grubby today after that drive. You picked up a bit of mud there, Andy.
And a bit of your van.
And a bit of our van, yeah, thanks for that. And you scraped a bit of the back on the coming off the ferry. It was a bit low, wasn't it? But yeah, all is good. Right, we'll see you tomorrow. So here you go, this one says Northwest Territories Visitor Centre, Dempster Highway and Western Arctic information. How exciting. So in this centre they've got lots of different information about the whole area. This is the Northern Territories here. So here's a question.
Answer.
How many gas stations are there? Are there any gas stations on the way?
Where are you from?
England.
England, where the gas stations are 5 minutes apart? Yeah.
Yes.
These are 5 hours apart.
5 hours. I love that.
Because the pandemic is over, so
Yeah.
everyone's here, and I'm sending everybody to Tuktoyaktuk to the Arctic Ocean.
Petrol stations.
Yes.
Okay.
Eagle Plains,
Yes.
Fort McPherson,
Yes.
Inuvik,
Yes.
That's a lot of gas stations on the way.
That's a lot of gas
No,
stations.
that's all the
way to the Arctic Ocean. So they're spread out. It's only one.
What's the distance between those gas stations then?
The
So if we-
longest one from the Dempster Corner to Eagle Plains is 369 kilometers.
Yeah,
Okay.
222.
And from Eagle Plains to Fort McPherson is 200. From McPherson to Inuvik is 170. And from Inuvik to Tuktoyaktuk is 144.
Fantastic.
Okay.
The other question is, we overheard you saying to the couple there about 14-inch tyres.
Yes,
Is that on the vehicle or if you're towing a
if
vehicle?
you're towing a trailer.
Okay.
Oh, we're
so
in a
we're
van. Yeah,
we're in a
van.
camper van
No.
and they're in a
Towing a
motorhome.
trailer is anything under 14-inch tires will just get
It's just
chewed up.
like-
Okie dokie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, we,
Trailer.
okay, we're in a camper van and a motorhome, 2-wheel drive.
Okay.
Would we make it to there? To the top, all the way to the top?
You will, if smart cars can make it to the top. And this
Oh,
vehicle-
okay.
If this vehicle that's underneath the paper here.
Yes.
You know that.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
I love it. Okay.
How many miles is it from here right to the top?
457 miles or 736 kilometers.
Okay.
So right here. And then from Inuvik to Tuktoyaktuk is another 90 miles.
Okay.
Tuktoyaktuk.
This is how it looks. Tuk,
Tuk.
toy,
Tuktoy.
yak,
Yak.
tuk.
Tuktoyaktuk.
There you go.
Look at him. That's why I married him. He's a genius with languages.
Tuktoyaktuk.
You said it right.
I've got it.
Honestly,
Tuktoyaktuk.
another reason I'm with him.
A lot of traffic on the top of the road because of the fire.
Yes.
Is there any fuel supply problems because of the fire?
No, because in the Arctic, they ship their fuel a year before ice closure.
I was worried because by Stewart Crossing where it's closed, I was thinking that you can't get the fuel up.
Okay, so if you take
Okay.
this booklet here,
Yeah.
in Inuvik, they have tank farms.
Okay.
So you know what a tank farm is?
Not yet.
They have lots of tanks in fields that they store things in.
Thank you, that's a tank farm.
That's an intelligent reply. Well
That's
done.
why he's with
That's
me.
why I married her.
There's never a dull moment with these two. There really, really
Yeah,
isn't.
that's for sure.
Okay. And I know everybody will ask you this question. If you have a vehicle mechanical problem,
Go ahead.
how easy is it to get recovered? Our vehicles are from the UK, so obviously we can't get parts in North America, the continent of.
You never know about the Arctic.
Exactly.
But I'm sure they're a lot more they're able to make do with a
Creative.
lot more basic things. So
Yes.
so basically we have no excuse to not go up here, do we?
You have no excuse not to go there.
Okay, we've heard it.
Hold
Because
on, I haven't finished my questions
are you
yet.
coming?
I've still got one more question. So I think I heard you saying to the other couple, along the route, is there occasionally patrol cars around so that if you do break down and you have no signal, there's no one?
No.
So
So
you
if
can
we...
get cell phone service here at Eagle Plains.
Yeah.
You can only get Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
And then you get cell phone service in McPherson, Sigachik, Inuvik.
Oh, okay.
But what
Each
she
their
said,
time. So if
My
we break...
answer to that
Hold on,
is
yeah.
tourists will help other tourists.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
The Yukon Territorial Government, which has maintenance camp at Tombstone, Engineer Creek, Eagle Plains, James Creek, Inuvik, Tuktoyaktuk, they will not leave you on the side of the road, they will send for help.
Okay.
Yeah. Eagle Plains unfortunately does not have a tow truck anymore, so you would have to get a tow truck from Dawson. And
Okay.
my motto is, out of sight, out of mind.
yeah, stay in sight and someone will see you. Oh,
No. Don't think about you're going to be breaking
yeah,
down.
exactly. Be
Out
fine.
of
Yeah.
sight, out of mind.
If you're worried, you never do anything.
Exactly.
I'm going to the top.
Are you?
I am going to the top.
With me or just on your
You
own?
can come if you want.
Is Trudy going to make it as well, or are you just going to go?
Trudy's coming.
Are we going all the way to the top?
Let's play it by ear.
So we've always dreamed about driving to the Arctic Circle, and that is exactly what we're gonna do.
So we have two options. We can either go to the Arctic Circle sign on the Alaskan side or the Arctic Circle sign on the Canadian side.
So on the Alaskan side, we've got the Dalton Highway. It runs 496 miles from Fairbanks all the way to Prudhoe Bay.
Or on the Canadian side, there is the Dempster Highway, which is 551 miles. And it runs from just outside Dawson City to, hold on a minute.
Can you pronounce this, Marianne?
Tuktoyaktuk.
It does.
Right.
Tuktoyaktuk.
Tuktoyaktuk, right at the top at the Arctic Sea.
We've actually made the decision to go on the Dempster Highway here on the Canadian side, and the reason is twofold. Firstly, the road up to Prudhoe Bay has lots of big trucks.
Yeah.
And we've been told that the chances of getting your windscreen smashed on that road over in Alaska is pretty high.
Yeah, we've been told that basically the semis, as they call them, own the road.
Yeah, they flick up the stones. The other reason that if we do decide to go all the way up to the Arctic Ocean, Prudhoe Bay, there is an oil field. You can't actually drive yourself to the Arctic Ocean.
Yeah, you have to pay for a tour that will collect you and take a group of you along. So it's not quite as authentic for us.
Yeah, but on the Canadian side, you can get to the Arctic Circle sign, and if we decide to go on, we could go all the way to the Arctic Ocean. So I think after that visit this morning, I think we'd definitely go to the Arctic Circle, and then we will see how we feel and how Trudy's doing and how the road is.
Yeah, we've heard that the road is better maintained, but obviously we'll share that with you as we find it out for ourselves.
Yes. And just remember, Trudy cannot get spare parts here in North America. So before we set off tomorrow morning, there's still a few other things that we need to do. We're going to check all our levels to make sure everything's correct. Okay, all the levels are good. Now we have a little leak on the roof hatch that we're going to fix. You can actually see daylight through here. I've got some Gorilla all-purpose sealant is going in there. So we've actually noticed that it's a good job we checked, because on this side, look, you can see daylight all the way along here. So what we're going to do is we're going to seal it. We're going to fill that with silicone. It's obviously shifted. Okay, so I've siliconed all the way around here, and we don't have a clamp really. We need to clamp this to weigh it down, to squeeze it all in. So we've come up with a stick and a bag to put some weight on, and it seems to be working all right. And I'm also going to just seal around here because there was a bit of water coming through.
What we will do is when we stop back in Vancouver Island and we're static for a little short amount of time, we'll find an RV repair shop and we'll get the window completely removed, cleaned off, and we'll reseal. But it is just something that happens. The hot, the cold, the hot, the cold, the freezing, the really hot 45 degrees, it just degrades the silicone and the sealant. So it's just something we've encountered with these extreme temperatures.
Make sure you join us next time where we embark on the most epic adventure we have ever done. Will we go all the way to the Arctic Circle, or maybe the Arctic Ocean? Subscribe to make sure you find out. See you next time.